So yeah, it looks like we're slowly but surely realizing our feelings for Asuho. And Asuka and Komomo were talking about Kosame, darn it. Every time. Asuka and Kosame were talking about like a bonfire dance, so that should be really fun when we get to that. And hopefully we'll be able to get a nice dance of Aso and probably confess there. So that'd be really cool. And of course, freaking Komomo has to be Kosame has to be teasing us about it. And Asuka too, but it was mostly Kosame, because of course. Oh man. Now what do you want, dumb butt? I'll say this again real quick. I can hear you loud and clear. Jeez, what are you trying to do? Wake the whole neighborhood? I think she always tries to do that.
ちなみさっきシノさんに呼ばれてお話ししてたんだけどね、お兄ちゃんなんで今日は帰りが遅かったのか聞かなきゃいけなくなったんだよ。
Okay. Well, work dragged on a little bit. Not only were we kind of flooded with customers, there was also the fact that I was being treated to various new dishes by Asuho. Didn't Shino tell you to ask me or what?
それはちなみの口からは言えないよ。シノさんとの約束はお兄ちゃんとの兄弟の絆くらい強固だからね。
Uh-huh. Yeah, about that. See, I've kind of gotten tired of being your brother and all. Lol.
強固な絆が糸電話の糸より簡単にちぎれそうだよ、お兄ち
ゃん。Could you stop calling me Oni-chan? It's kind of weird having some girl who wasn't even my sister call me that. Lol.
やだやだ、お兄ちゃんはお兄ちゃんだもん。ちなみにお兄ちゃんって呼ばれないお兄ちゃんはお兄ちゃんの風上にも置けないお兄ちゃんなんだもん。
What? It's almost like she is literally trying to say Oni-chan as many times as possible in one sentence. I think she is. Don't tell me Aunt Shino figured out I've been working.
わからないけど、ちなみは言ってないよ。
Huh? Blatant lies. Whenever I come home late because of work, I generally cover things up by saying it's because of club. Make sure you keep doing that.
口止め料は？
What? I won't trust you with any money, woman. Is this enough?
拳握って迫ってくるのは高確率でグリグリだから口止め料は辞退するよ、お兄ちゃん。
Never. That face every time. At any rate, Aunt Shino has begun to notice that I have a part-time job.
お兄ちゃんがバイトしてるのってシノさんに食費渡すためだよね。
Pretty much, yeah.
もしそういうこと考えてバイトしてるならすぐ辞めてほしいってシノさん言ってたよ。
I know,
お
but
兄ちゃ
shush,
んに
it's
そ
fine,
れと
okay?
なく聞いてみてくれないかって。
Fine, shush. Very indirect, Chinami. Wait, didn't you promise you wouldn't tell me? Like I said. But you said she'd keep her mouth shut. Blatant lies?
本当はね、言うかどうかはちなみに任せるって話だったの。それが約束だったんだよ。
Oh, wow. And so you chose to tell me?
どうせお兄ちゃん、ちなみが何言ってもバイト辞めないと思うし。
Darn right. I'm glad you understand. Oh, shit. Oh, one sec. Shit. Oh, sorry. I'm glad you understand, sister.
これでも長年の付き合いだからね。
Aunt Shino asks you again. You can just tell that I have a part-time job.
え、そうなの？
Well, I feel like trying to hide it any further would just make her worry.
でもシノさん、バイト反対すると思うよ。
Listen, it's fine. No worries, I'll just tell him not working in order to pay our food expenses when it comes up. There actually is another reason, so I won't technically be lying. Ah, yes, the loopholes. Nice.
なんて答えるの？
I'm doing it to save up for a telescope to use for club.
お兄ちゃん、天体望遠鏡欲しいんだ。
Yes, I need it. I want to win that contest. Yeah, I thought I told you.
聞いたような、聞いてないような。
I definitely won't be able to get one in time for our club lodging thing that is planned for this month. Even so, we will still be doing plenty of stuff after that. So essentially, I want to get myself my own telescope someday. That wish is growing stronger each time I am stargazing together with Aso.
お兄ちゃん、ちなみも UFO 観測用の望遠鏡買うためにまたメイドさんになっていいかな？
No, we already did that in another timeline. It's fine. I suppose you won't need pocket money if you're gonna work.
ちなみの将来の夢はお兄ちゃんからお小遣いもらいながら生涯を送ることだからメイドさんはパスするね。
Woman, that's called being a gold digger. It is on that early fall night that I learned that there is a girl near me in serious risk of turning into a NEET. Risk? I think it's already happened. The only reason she even passed her test was because of Ren. Otherwise, she'd be held back. Morning, Asuho. I was wondering who could possibly be here this early in the morning, but it turns out it was just Asuho. What do you mean just Asuho? What do you mean it's just Asuho? Nope, I didn't. How could I possibly forget my imminent recourse Asuho? Does that sound lewd? And I also remember that this will mark our third time going to school together. Wait, hold on a minute. That giggle was adorable. That was adorable. Also has an embarrassed smile on her face. Nice. Yep. The sky stays clear. We'll get the first stargazing session out of what? The first stargazing session of this term. There we go. We're allowed to do that now? Incidentally, we've already passed Hisakaki the application for that. Oh, the application. After inspection by the student council, they will discuss it with the teachers, and if they give it okay, we can have our lodging. Yeah, we can't. You don't have permission yet. Supposedly the decision will come next week. Wasn't the thing last time that we needed like everybody to have to be in perfect attendance, or at least one other person, and had to be Suzu last time? She's a member of the club herself. You gotta trust her. The grudges have culminated. It appears to be something like conditioned reflex. You've been butting heads with her since your first year? Oh, the rivalry. You refuse. Clearly. You bet. Found yourself a good rival there. See, that's what I said. Like I said, rivalry. Oh, so she's a cat then? You'd be the dog and Hisakaki the cat, I guess. Because I always call you Puppy in my monologue and I say you enter dog mode a lot. You kind of do. Would you rather be the cat? Hey, listen. Go for grade, okay? What's wrong with being a cat? See, you're the dog. Well, it's not like you actually hate Hisakaki, right? Must be my cat and dog, oh no. So you're neutral. I think the same is true for her. She doesn't exactly hate you or anything. That just sounds like a tsundere line. The fights never get stormy. Instead, watching them fight actually makes you smile. And I have just realized I said that after realizing I was talking about Komodo. That was why Kasami-san also joined the Astro Circle. Because we got to see that side of her sister by tagging along with Asuho. Our Astro Circle was probably flourishing, I'd say. No, I just kind of thought that the current Astro Circle isn't any inferior to the old astronomy club. Well, not by myself. Group effort. That would also be thanks to Aoi-san then. No, I refuse. I'm embarrassed. Also snickers a little. Snicker at me. Also is the one who leads our Astro Circle. She does feel like the leader type, to be honest. I'm sure it's because we have someone as positive and cheerful as her around that our Astro Circle is still alive. That's actually really true. Meanwhile. That his cool starts off, and it only took moments for Asuho to slump over prostrate on her desk. Almost like she was telling the rest of the kids that she never even came here to study. This is my student. My protege. As a matter of fact, she's only here to nap. But also dozing off next to me, I solved the problems on the handout we received. We went to break soon after that, but also still shows no signs of waking up. You pull another all-nighter to practice cooking? Making new dishes and whatnot. Well, if she gives me anything, I'll make sure to eat it. If that makes her happy, I'll gladly do so every day. As such, I choose not to wake her up right now. That's because you slept through it all. As opposed to Asuho, it did actually go by in what seemed to be a blink of the eye. You're about to go to the cafe, right? I was gonna come work too.
Can
I come anyway? I remember him telling me that he didn't want to force Asuho into helping him. I suppose this is a manifestation of that. Wait, let's do it. What do you suggest we do? We go like amusement park? Nothing comes to mind right away. Come to think of it, I haven't had the time to take a good look at it. That actually sounds pretty nice. Most I've seen spotted bakery on the lookout in the shopping district in front of the station. Alright then, can I ask you to be my guide for the day? Okay. I anticipated that, and I said prepare lunch for Chinami and Shino in advance. Make your way down the hill. Just a question, Asuho. Then I noticed you're always walking on my right. Any reason for that? You have OCD too? Yeah? Do I have a ghost on my left shoulder? The desk is also to my right. That's what I figured it was. For one. Second time, I guess, but alright. I don't ask her why, as when you're in elementary school. To be more precise, I can't ask her. Then I ask her something else. First time. Some reason she blushes. Damn it, I avoided asking her about the second time exactly because I was afraid of this. Now someone's a pitfall too. Well, this must be the most awkward walk back from school I've ever experienced. Well, no, it's awesome. I'm sure we'll get back to our little self right away. Oh, fuck, one sec. Oh shit, one sec again. Alright, sorry about that, guys. And, a sandwich. By the time we reach the shopping district, Asuho is back to her usual self. I'm free to choose? Pretty sure to be the same no matter what I pick. Even though it'll ultimately be the same, she's never prepared the same thing for me twice. Every single time it is something completely new. But you can cook fine. Oh, I see, okay. Her tone of voice is gentle and her expression even more so. My heart starts to beat faster with Asuho directing those warm feelings towards me. Don't push yourself too hard though. Whoops. I don't let my unrest show in my voice. Are you sure? You love cooking, yeah? Number 3. Okay, if I'm number 1, what's number 2?
しいからね。
So is number 2 people eating your food? You reach the front of Milky Way.
食べて一休みしたら観光だね。
Oh no, stargazing. Right. I forgot you said that earlier. It's actually been a while since I recorded it last. Yeah.
どこか行きたいとこあれば言ってね。
I think about it. Immediately, one place surfaces inside my mind. It won't count as sightseeing, but if there was a store that carried telescopes, I'd like to check it out. In that case... What happened? What'd you see? Asuho? Hello? What's that? Asuho suddenly yells out just when I'm about to tell her.
嘘。
What? Hello? Asuho puts a hand behind her ear.
なんで？午前中はなかったのに。
What? Asuho? What's wrong?
降っちゃうの。
Oh, the rain sense? Her rain alarm, I suppose. Is there more to that? I look up at the sky. One section of the sky is covered by heavy clouds, but it is mostly clear.
多分この感じ。天気雨だ。
Something hits my cheek.
それも結構強い。
Hello? Drop after drop splashes onto the asphalt. The rain has started.
夜からテンクルの活動あるのに。
But aren't sun showers really short? The moment I say so... Okay. I hear the loud roaring of thunder in the distance. Also, hold me, I'm scared. I don't like storms.
天気雨の次は夕立が来そうだよ。
But an evening shower won't last long either, right? Yo, shut up. Next thing I feel a strong gust of wind. The amount of heavy clouds increases and the sky that was clear just a second ago becomes covered in dark clouds. Thanks, yo.
夕立の次は秋雨が来そうだよ。
Are you, like, commanding this into existence unconsciously or something? Or subconsciously? While Asuho is whining, it starts to rain for real. Well, also let's find shelter inside. Flip it, darn it. Pulling Asuho by the hand, I hurriedly stormed inside the cafe. Well, even after we finish lunch, the rain shows no signs of stopping. Usually when the season transitions from summer to fall, you have a brief period of long rains. It seems that also is true for a town as high up north as Hibarigasaki.
秋の長雨か。
Also absentmindedly gazes out at the window. While the initially heavy rain has let off, the rain still continues to drizzle periodically. There's like a black curtain barring the stage for stargazing.
神様のバカ。
Asuho has changed into her cafe uniform. The sightseeing tour we'd planned for the afternoon has also been cancelled incidentally. Chin up, Asuho. Time for work. Well, we gotta work. Don't be so moody. Come on, you're putting that cute face of yours to waste. Yep. Smooth as silk. She blushes.
私可愛いの？
Absolutely. Yeah. It's really hard to say yes when the person asks you like that directly. Sozu.
おももちゃんより可愛い？
Okay, listen. Yuzakaki is drop dead gorgeous, but I'd say you have her beaten in terms of cuteness if nothing else. See, when they ask you stuff like that, then it gets, cause like, listen, I don't want to be causing shit. What did I even do to get that?
ねえ、ようちゃん。
Asuho removes the hand she has on the window and moves slightly closer to me.
もし私が。
Her words fell off right away. Yeah? Her eyes are glued downward.
なんでもなかった。
She passes me and then disappears into the kitchen. What was that about? It feels like she wanted to say something but couldn't. It eats at me, but at the same time, I also feel like I don't want to hear what is coming next. I really need to get my shit together. I'm far from being a model student. What do you mean? I got good grades. I know Asuho has a crush on me, but I still feel like I don't get it. The rain never does stop. It's still continuing to pour down even now. The night sky is without light as dark clouds obscure the stars. The Astral Circle stargazing session is cancelled. Having finished informing the club members, Minahoshi Asuho flips her cell phone shut, puts her hands on her desk, and leans her body on her arms. Afterwards, she delves into thought. The person flickering in her mind is Kogasaka You, and his reaction back during work. Sometimes he would act a bit awkward in response to things Asuho said. There were always words he never means to say, but ones that spilled from her inner mind. Asuho is sure that he's noticed, which is why he feels so at a loss for how to respond. That's right. She is nothing more than a nuisance to him. What? No? Where the fuck did you get that idea? Okay, we gotta take care of this problem now, cause Asuho, how the fuck? Her approaches to him are unwanted. Aww. More head pats, cause I just read what she said. She will only burden you by going on like this. Oh, it's not true. It is past time for her to stop. Aw. Okay, yo, since you said you know she has a crush on you, can we take care of this, please? Please? She thinks back upon what her life has been like since his transfer. Maybe, true enough, she has been exceedingly clingy towards him. She went and picked him up so they could go to school together. Yeah, but that's fun. Visited his house. That's also fun. Enjoyed a beach trip together. What? Enjoyed a beach trip together. Had fun at the summer festival together. And above all, she stargazed together with him. All those things would have been unsinkable back in elementary school. Are you gonna friend zone yourself? In elementary, she wasn't even able to properly talk with him. She approached him as a class rep, trying to use that as a pretext to get closer to him, but he would only distance himself further. He would only give a curt reply when she tried saying things to him. He would look at her with questioning eyes as she kept approaching him unnaturally. During breaks, he would sit at his desk and read books. And once school was over, leave the classroom right away. She had never once seen him smile. He felt so distant, so unreachable. Even if she chased after him, that wouldn't change things. He would disappear from sight. Kogasaka You was just too far out of her reach. And finally, that fear came to fruition. He moved away. Of course, she and the rest of the class didn't hear the news from him. During morning homeroom, the teacher informed them out of the blue, which also absentmindedly accepted for what it was. Or rather, maybe in all actuality, she hadn't accepted it. Maybe her absent-mindedness was only because the truth had yet to fully sink in for her. Also went home with a sensation as if walking in cotton wool, and returned to her room without really talking with her father. Resting her hands on the table like she's doing now. And stayed like that for what felt like an eternity. Her thoughts aimlessly drifting around all the while. Eventually, however, something occurred to her. She had opened a drawer of her desk back then. Oh, what's in the drawer? Also proceeds to do the same and opens the drawer. Alright. Inside are 2 wish cards, her own and Yo's. After she failed to return it to him back then, she had placed it in there. And closed it with a thud. Before ultimately crying as the truth finally hit her. Oh. Oh, Asuho. Oh, no. No. Oh. Asuho cries, almost reliving her memories from that time. She had come to understand. When she put away Yo's wish card inside the drawer as a kid, her affections had been left behind as nothing more than a fond childhood memory. Asuho herself has long believed that was a trigger which finally caused her to understand what her feelings were. In consequence, that meant that only after it had become something of the past, memories, did she realize her first love. Her first love would never come true. You don't know that? The moment she learned the face of her love, it crumbled. It was something she very well must have known. And yet, she's yearned for those past memories ever since meeting him again. That's right, she thinks. I'm only approaching him out of a yearning for that past love. So disgustingly selfish. Oh, Asuho. So enjoining. And it is that self-reflection which brings her to a conclusion. She decides to put an end to that yearning. Asuho swears to herself that she will only give it one more final go. She decides to stow away her first love inside a drawer of her heart, locking it away deep inside her where it belongs. From just a turn of a key like this. Okay, so that can actually mean two things, to be honest. Either she's actually giving up entirely and gonna friend zone herself, or she's gonna, like she said, because she said like she was going. Hi, Komomo. But yeah, so she said she was like yearning for the past love, so that could also mean that she's gonna like try and confess to Yo as he is now. It's either that or the other thing. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the latter, hopefully. The keys for our club activities passed over from Misakaki to Okezume-senpai. It is the day of our club lodging. Have I ever seen the room like this? I don't think I have. It looks neat. We received permission during the week with no problem. After attending Saturday school in the morning, I worked at the cafe during the day, so I'd be free to stay overnight. That dang rain alarm, though. It was too accurate, I'm telling you. Asuho's eyes are glazed. Good to know. Why are you here? She's part of the club. That's true. You did say that. So you're taking part too, huh? Nice. Uh-huh. Soon. Dang. These two. Hey, but but don't we can't say the paper members saying low Kasetsuna. We can't do that. So no. Oh my. Okay, first of all, goodness gracious. Second of all. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Lol. What? Probably not, no. I'd already noticed that quite some time ago. Dude, you need a room. Blatant lies. That's just gonna make her want to do it more, though. Uh-huh. Lol. I mean, hey, Asuho is drained. Well, our prayers were heard and the weather forecast says we'd be in for a sunny weekend. We can just ignore those two and have our own fun. Wink, wink.
私たちも一緒にお風呂
Yes. Use your brain, please.
こがよ
I didn't say anything.
大胆です
Go back to floating for each other.
いつの間にそんな中に
Senpai, shush. Can I explain myself? I meant enjoying stargazing, obviously. How could you even think I meant something else? Thank goodness Suzu's not here to try and report me again. Also, it's turned into a bright red statue.
空気を乱したら即刻廃部にするからそのつもりで
We'll do way worse later on anyway, it's fine. Don't say that while staring at me.
他にも生徒会からの連絡事項だけど
Ah, she's so free rolling.
さっきから話題になってるお風呂は商店街の銭湯を利用するか家が近い人は一旦帰って入ってきてもいいから
小笠原君は簡単に家に帰れるね
No, I don't want to walk back. The same goes for Asuho.
では小笠原さんはハズホさんを自宅に招いてお風呂をご一緒するんですね
Okay, you shush. How do you even arrive at these conclusions?
私の家で入ってもいいよ
That's not helping Asuho. Asuho!
貸すって意味でね一緒じゃなくて
Oh, right. Duh.
小笠原さんの心の舌打ちが聞こえました
Woman, don't make up my thoughts, please.
葵君も家が近いし
Shh. She's gonna hear and report me.
そういえば葵さんの姿が見えないけど
Probably doesn't want to come. She always ditches.
彼女は朝が弱いそうですから遅刻かもしれません
No, same.
もう夕方なんだけどねようかんうちで入る
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. It naturally looked kind of questionable.
いつまでやってるのよまだ連絡が残ってるんだけど
Sorry. I take the route of escape presented to me, upon which Asuho also cries down. Although rather than quiet, she seems what is it, sort of hounded, stumped.
じゃあ連絡を続けるわね合宿は今日からの3日間2泊だからあさってには解散するように食事と就寝の場所はここ外食も OK だからそのあたりは自由にしていいわただ調理実習室で自炊はできないからね生徒の火を扱うのは危険だから布団や寝袋なんかの寝具は各自用意保健室のベッドを使うのは衛生上許可できないからね
Fair.
それと屋上の使用に時間制限はないけどあまり遅くまで立ち入ってるのは感心しない
Alright.
活動で使用しない部屋にもむやみに入らないこと宿直の警備員にも連絡が入ってるからもし巡回であったら挨拶くらいしなさいね
Apparently the security sucks, so just saying.
以上連絡終わり質問は私と姉さんのお風呂は一組でよろしいでしょうか
Of course.
ちゃんと2組持ってきてるしっていうかどんな質問よ
Flippin' A, dude. Freaking Kusame. Our bedding, change of clothes, and other daily necessities we brought were stowed away in the reference room. I had Aunt Shino drive me here by car so I could get all my stuff in one trip. And it seems all the others did something similar.
他に質問は
僕の代わりに部長をやらないかい
その質問もどうなんですか
うまく仕切っているからさ
Well, that's nice.
普段は麻生さんが引っ張ってくれるんですけどね
Yeah, she's like the vice president with the fup senpai. Oh, yeah. Also, has been completely silent for a while now.
遅
Oh,
くなりました
hi Suzu. Thank goodness he arrived late so you didn't hear that earlier conversation. Our son arrived on the scene, finally. Our son, you're late.
任せてください
I know. Don't act like that's something to be proud of.
チームワークを乱すことには自信があります
Okay. Damn, that's reassuring.
実は
the hell? I actually went along with her and she gives me that?
葵さん、合宿中に風紀を乱す真似は慎みなさいね。
Hey, you got in trouble?
誰？
Darn it!
部員仲間なんだけど。
What would I? Oh my gosh, who are you? What the fuck? Oh,
久垣小桃姉さん。思い出しました。小桃先輩。
Wait, you actually like legit forgot?
名前を忘れたままでいいから。
Kizakaki's acting quite selfish. At any rate, now the group is all present. Can Mare come too? Aww. On that note, Mare won't be participating. I wasn't able to get in touch with her. Could she at least like show up randomly? Like she always does. I haven't seen her much at all lately, which I guess is due to the rain. What's that? Why does the rain matter? She could just be invisible and then come here anyway. Okay, Zume-senpai says so in an emotionally touched way. No. No. Does anybody have a puzzle ring? Our president's already satisfied before our club lodging has even started. So everyone's here now. What's the plan? Okay, thank you. No reaction.
連絡も伝え終わってやることやったし、私は宿題でも済ませようかしら。若泉先輩、トランプと花札、どちらがいいですか？
僕は新しい DVD を借りてきたいところだね。
そろそろ帰ります。
You just got here. We finally started a long-awaited club lodging and things are beyond uncoordinated. Vice President, we need you. So what's wrong? You've been kind of off in space for a while now.
なんでもないよ。
Are you sure? It sure doesn't look like nothing. I don't pursue the issue any further. I figure she'll just return to her normal self once we engage in stargazing. No, please pursue the issue further. Asuho? If you don't step up and organize things here, our club members are just gonna go off and do whatever. Don't look at me like that, you know it's true. Attention gathers on Asuho. Prove that everyone wants her to take charge of things. With all eyes on her, Asuho wavers for a second and then says... Our vice president nods at us.
それでは、これよりテンクルの合宿を開始します。
Nice. Nothing gets started without Asuho's call. By now, everyone in the club knows that.
ようちゃん、赤道儀お願い。
Sure, I'll put it on.
固定したら次は教頭だね。
Asuho and I assembled the telescope together. The attendant preparations are done, the rooftop is entirely veiled in darkness. It was evening not too long ago, but then all of a sudden the sky rapidly darkened. The days have become short. As the sun disappeared below the uneven horizon of the town stretching out below, far and wide, the stars finally came into view. At this moment, it really hits home that a sleepover has started. And it really makes me feel like this trip will turn into a great memory. Something I'll remember and look back on for years to come. And it's how breathtakingly beautiful this nighttime sky is.
秋の星座って夏に比べると明るい星も少ないし、寂しい星座が多いんだよ。だからちょっと物悲しく感じるかもしれないけど。
Around Tanabata, the Milky Way looks like fried bread, but right now it draws out a slim fleeting stream. Orihime and Hikoboshi have been pushed away to the west of the sky, and thus have stepped off the Heaven Center stage.
だけどね、私は秋の星空が好きなんだ。四季の星座の中で一番好きなんだよ。
Aw.
だって秋の星座の神話はとてもロマンチックだから。
High up in the east shines Pegasus, helping in forming the square fall. Below it you have Andromeda, which also contributes a point to the square.
アンドロメダ座の中には有名なアンドロメダ大星雲があるんだよ。肉眼でも見えるから探してみてね。この のアンドロメダ座にカシオペア座、ケフェウス座、夏に流星群を観測したペルセウス座の4つは古代エチオピア王家の4星座って呼ばれてるんだ。どんな神話か聞きたかったら言ってね。アンドロメダ姫の恋物語を一晩中語って聞かせちゃうから。
I'm sure you could tell us about anyone's story all night. I am positive Asuho will continue to recite that stuff even if no one wants to hear it. That is just how much vigor she has. I am relieved to see that she is back to form.
今夜の天体観測は皆星さんのディナーショーなの？でしたら夕飯は屋上で食べることになりますね。それでもいいけど、今夜のディナーはお父さんが用意してくれてるよ。
Oh, neat.
時間になったらみんなでアスホ君の喫茶店に移動の予定だよ。
お代はいらないからたくさん食べてね。
Oh, fuck yes, let's go.
そういうわけにいかないでしょ。
You shush.
ごちそうにならないと退部勧告するからね。
Yeah, you tell her, Asuho.
どんな脅迫よ。
Shut up, I want the food, Komomo. Well, I get kicked out as well if I object. You shush too. I want the food, don't it, yo?
ようちゃんも遠慮なんかしたらお父さんがバイトクビにするかもしれないよ。
Bro, wait, what? Okay. Lol. I better just accept the kindness. You're darn right you better.
ではごちそうになった帰りにシャワーで浴びてきます。
Why does everybody want to flip an A?
それがいいかも。
But also, she's saying that because she wants to not go. Does that mean we'll wrap up the stargazing early since we have to get there and all?
そんなわけないじゃない。夜が明けるまで続けるつもりだよ。
Nice.
生徒会役員として賛同しかねるわね。
You're no fun.
こももちゃん、まだいたんだ。
Lol.
あくまで私を退部させたいわけね。姉さんがお堅いことばかり言うからですよ。合宿の間くらい天体観測を楽しみましょう。
See? Even Kosame knows. Come on now. Even his sister knows.
苦手なんだけどね。というか、不純な動機で入部したあなたに言われたくないわ。
Impure motives. I mean, she's not wrong, but still.
ようちゃん、心配しなくたってね。私たちは夕食の時間も天体観測を続けられるんだよ。
How exactly?
こうやってだよ。
Also shows me a cutesy looking camera.
今日はね、みんなで天体写真を撮ってみようと思うんだ。
Oh, sweet.
これならご飯食べてる間もオート撮影できるからね。撮影の種類は静止撮影とか追尾撮影とかいろいろあるけど、まずは適当にやってみよっか。
Wait, just to be sure, you mean like of space and stargazing stuff, right? Not of us while we're eating, right? Just asking.
適当でいいんだ。
天体写真は慣れることが何より大切だからね。
Also, Nokuzume Senpai ready all the photography equipment such as a tripod, camera platform, release, and film.
責任っていただければ私たちもカメラを用意したんですけど。思いついたの今日だったから。合宿はまだ続くし、やってみて気に入ったら明日持ってきてね。
Is it difficult with a cell phone camera?
望遠鏡とか三脚に取り付けるのは無理だけど、うまく固定できれば撮れるんじゃないかな。
大抵は真っ暗にしか映らないんだけどね。ただひばりが崎の星空は明るいからうまくいくかもしれない。
ちなみさんがいたら UFO 撮影に燃える展開ですね。
Aw, did somebody miss their best friend?
アスホ君、カメラとヒーターはセットしたよ。
それじゃあクランプ閉まってるか確認してからピントを合わせましょう。
Leaving the real astrophotography to Asuho and Nokuzume Senpai, the rest of us each individually hold up our cell phones as we look at the night sky. Peering into the small viewfinder, I search for the false square. Before taking a photo, I trace the 4 constellations of the ancient Ethiopian Empire's royal family that Asuho taught us about one by one. Doing this almost makes me feel like I'm tracing the myths themselves. I reckon it would make for a pretty fantastical experience if those myths were to surface in my mind as I did that. But unfortunately, I don't know anything about Princess Andromeda. I can recite the Tanabata legend from memory, but unfortunately, Orihime and Hikoboshi are off stage at the moment. I still haven't found the lookout girl either.
りょうちゃん
I'm sure we'll get to that later in a different route.
どう？うまく撮れた？
Also walks up next to me on my right side and checks how I am doing. Well, I haven't taken any photos yet.
撮影の準備終わったんだけど、よかったらこっちで撮ってみる？
Oh, I can?
もちろん部員みんなに順番に撮ってもらおうと思ってたしね。だからまずはようちゃんからだよ。
Yay, I'm special. Also explains things to me as I gaze into the finder and release the long exposure shutter. The starry sky is really dark compared to broad daylight, so apparently it is necessary to leave the shutter open for an extended amount of time to have the starlight accumulate on the camera's CCD. I suppose that's why you can't get good pictures of the nighttime sky with your cell phone camera. The other members enjoy themselves on their own, some continuing the struggle of taking photos with their cell phones, others gazing up at the sky using binoculars and so on, as they each wait for me to be done. This is definitely Suzu.
写真って天体写真に限らず、今のこの瞬間をためおくってことだよね。星空は人の一生のうちにほとんど変わらなくても、やっぱり撮る人によっては違った形で写真に残る思い出みたいに、
Aww.
大切な過去の記憶みたいに。
Were you thinking about elementary school, Asuho? While listening to Asuho's whisper, I continued to gaze at the twinkling of faint starlight entering my sight and stored inside my memory. And I was still need to talk to her about that. I'm still worried about that.
お待たせ、ようちゃん。
Yeah, I've been waiting.
お迎えありがとうね。
Are we gonna have the talk? After being treated to dinner over at Milky Way, we break up to take baths. Those who live nearby, namely Asa, myself, and Aoi-san, go home, and the others go to a public bath. So, Komo, Kusame, and Senpai? So Komo and Kusame are alone in the women's bath? Furthermore, since it is already dark outside, we decided that me and Okazume Senpai would be in charge of the girls, mainly dropping them off and picking them back up.
次は葵さんだね。
I'm in charge of Aso and Aoi-san.
家だうちに歩こっか。
Having just gotten out of the bath, Aso's hair is still glossy and wet, which makes it faintly reflect the streetlights. That sight is so magical, it makes me sigh.
ようちゃん、早く来ないと置いてっちゃうよ。
I'm not staring at your hair. I'll fail my duty of escorting her if I keep dilly-dallying. I move on while Aso casually moves to my right.
待ちました。
Our-san is already waiting us in front of her house. Did we keep you waiting? She just said that.
すでにそう言いました。
Yeah, what the fuck? Well, thought it was just an empty phrase.
しっかりと待ちました。
Yeah, I was waiting here forever. I see.
葵さん、私服に着替えたの？はい。学校だと寝る時以外は制服じゃないと警備員に部外者と間違われるよ。問題はありません。
Maybe not for you, but you caused Okazume-senpai and Hisakaki trouble. Being the president, Okazume-senpai is responsible for the Astro Circle as a whole, while Hisakaki, as a student council member, is supposed to preserve discipline.
それがですね。
Aoi-san continues apologetically.
学校には戻れなくなりました。
Well, why not? What happened? Me and Asa both tilted our heads in puzzlement. Oh, our parents?
両親が今になって猛反対しました。学校に泊まるなんて不良だとかで。
The fuck you mean improper? What? I remember you saying your parents were a bit on this overprotective side. What?
そのくせ仕事で子供を放置する自分勝手な親です。
Well, dang. Tell me how you really felt.
何回も一度は認めたくせにすぐ撤回する勝手ぶりには辟易です。ご両親を悪く言っちゃダメだよ。
Are you still talking it out with your parents?
はい。
You can go ahead and stay home for the night then. Poor Suzu. Just join us again tomorrow, and if your parents change their minds by then, you can stay over tomorrow night. Aoi-san bows slightly. I will. I'll be hoping for you to return as soon as possible. Nighty, Suzu. Aoi-san goes back inside. Yeah, my Aunt lets me do whatever I want. Yeah, Aunt Shino gives the okay on any single smile on her face. Not only that, she even gave me muffins as a late night snack. Nice. She's fine. Well, she wanted to join us, but I said no. Hey, listen. I doubt that. Laugh at me. I'm so laughing it's moving. I follow after us, scratching my head. The camera's still taking pictures on the rooftop, yeah? Yeah, and the photos that we took, the stars were just dots. Shame we really didn't manage to get any pretty crisp shots though. Dang. And it might be nice if that was with my own telescope and camera when that time came. Aww, Asuho. Asuho whispers ever so quietly, but I still heard it. No one is there on the rooftop. Oh, I see. Okay, Zuma-senpai's group hasn't gotten back yet, it seems. So I guess we'll just wait here until they're back. Is this awkward also? Can we leave the camera as is? Yeah, I think she feels awkward. It'll sure be neat to see how it turns out. Before I know it, Asuho isn't responding to anything anymore. Asuho? Alright. Asuho keeps completely silent with a hard-pressed vibe about her. The awkwardness of the situation is suffocating. Nervousness coupled with premonition fills me. Oh, right. Even my voice sounds shrill. As we got some time, I was wondering if you could tell me some of the myths about the fall constellations? That should make her return to her usual self. Or not, because we're still alone. Yep. Or not. No. Oh, okay. If I choose gonna like say she had to leave. Oh dang, my heart is pounding. Someone's about to ruin this, isn't they? It's gonna be Senpai or something, right? Her gaze is fixated downward. She isn't looking at me. Her eyes rest around my knee area. Why? I don't want to hear this. What do you mean you don't want to hear it? What? I'm compelled by this overwhelming urge to block my ears from what I know she's about to say next. What do you mean you don't want to hear it? If you know she has a crush on you, then... The pounding of my own heart is louder than her voice at this point, and yet it doesn't block her out. It penetrates my eardrums. I can't take this any longer. I want to get out. Come on, Asuho, you can do it. However, Asuho suddenly raises her gaze and seizes me with it, forming chains that root me in place. Come on, Asuho. Even my heart is seized. Yes. So I have no other option but to wait for awards. Darn it! You cock-blocked yourself! What the fuck, Asuho? Instantaneously, upon hearing that, all tension escapes my body. Why did you cock-block yourself? The ridiculous change from the atmosphere of only moments ago almost makes me sink to the ground in sheer bafflement. I thought someone was gonna come in. What the heck? Oh, wait.
二人とも戻ってるね。
Wow. Well, that went way different than I thought. I thought you could be the one that did it, but no, she just did it to herself. She did it to herself. Hi, senpai.
お待たせしてすみません。
Hi, Kosame and Komamo, whose names I still get mixed up.
ほんと銭湯でのぼせそうになったわよ。
While you're in the bath for so long, what happened? Okay, Zumi Senpai's group arrives.
小雨が甘えるせいで出るに出られなくて。
I had a feeling. What do you mean she wouldn't take no for an answer?
聞きたいですか？
A little bit.
聞いたら蹴るわよ。
Never mind.
おや、葵さんだけ見えないね。
She had to go home. Yeah, it turns out her family didn't want her staying out. She'll be joining us again come tomorrow. Maybe, we'd even settle that. Asuho. A little bit away from us, Asuho is wallowing in depression.
チャンスだったのに。
Oh, Asuho, you silly willy. Silly head. Oh, Asuho.
私のだったの。
Aw. Well, that happened. We decided to end our astrophotography session at 11 p.m. Since it naturally gets terribly cold at night now, unlike back in summer, we use that to persuade Asa who wants to keep going, and let's conclude our first day of the club watch. She wanted to keep going. We get back to the club room and change into the casual outfits that we'll be sleeping in instead of pajamas. Okay, Zume-senpai and I are thrown out so the girls can get changed first, of course. After that, we switch and have our turn. Finally, we move aside the desk in the AV room to create space for us to sleep. Line up the desks to clearly section off different sleep areas for the girls and us. Well, that is only natural. There is a door leading to the hallway on both sides, so even if someone wants to go to the restroom during the night, we won't have to intrude into the sleeping areas of each other. After a short while, it becomes time for lights out. The club room is dead silent. I remain awake but unable to fall asleep. I turn over and grab the piece of paper I left near my pillow. I initially found it when I opened my bag to get changed. Oh, it is a piece of stationery for simple but cute design. Oh, did she bring the things there? It says the following. Oh no, this is different. Once night comes and everyone else has fallen asleep, I'll be waiting for you on the rooftop. Just that one sentence. It doesn't say who it's from. Neither does it state a date. So technically, I have no way of knowing if it is meant for tonight. However, if I don't show up, I get the feeling this person might be waiting up there for me all night. Everything is just speculation so far, but the one thing I know for certain is that this message is intended for me. Oh. I hear the sound of the door opening. Someone has left the room. So I choose to head out too. I checked my cell phone just for a quick confirmation to make sure enough time has passed since we went to bed. The others should be fast asleep by now. I change into my uniform very quietly so as not wake anyone up and then leave the room. My destination is the rooftop. I'm going to see the sender of this letter, though I have some idea of who it might be. Yeah, we all do, yo, we all do. There was only one opportunity to slip it inside my bag. And that would have been when we were all changing. Aside from that time, she had always been with me, if we discount when we took our baths. So I know this is a continuation of the earlier scene on the rooftop when you tried to tell me something, but ultimately couldn't. Nervousness grips me. My throat dries out. I consider turning back for a second. No, go, do it! But I want to talk with her too. I want to confirm once and for all how she feels about me. I want to do away with this tantalizing, spirit-draining situation. So I guess the next question is, what what will await me once that happens? What will I feel? In other words, this also means confirming my own feelings for her. The answer to that is going to arrive now. Arrive now. Nah. Not yet. So yeah, I guess we'll see next time how this confession scene is going to play down, since we obviously know, like Yo said, yeah, we know who it is, but let's see how she handles it this time. And hopefully she doesn't, you know, cockblock herself again. Oh, so, but yeah, very excited to see how this, you know, this rooftop confession scene is going to work out.